Golden Sound Story Barbie, The Island Resort Adventure. One day, Barbie received an envelope marked Special Delivery. She excitedly opened the envelope and pulled out a letter from her friend Kira. "It's an invitation to visit Kira's Island Resort," Barbie exclaimed. "I can't wait to tell Ken and Skipper." To find out what happens when Barbie and her friends visit the Island Resort, press a sound picture every time you come to a picture in the book. There it is, called Barbie as Ken steered the beach buggy toward the charming house on the shore. Skipper gasped, "Barbie, it's beautiful. I can't believe Kira owns this resort." "She inherited the resort from her grandparents," said Barbie. "She's been running it for a few years now." Ken drove the beach buggy along the beach. Foamy bubbles rushed over the sand as the water sparkled in the sun. Out in the waves, they could hear the clicking laugh of a friendly dolphin. Ken steered the beach buggy toward the house. Kira was standing inside listening to an old music box. Kira heard the beach buggy and ran out onto the porch. "Barbie," Kira cried. "Hi, Kira," Barbie called. "I've brought Ken and Skipper." Kira welcomed Barbie and her friends to the resort. As Barbie stepped onto the porch to look at the ocean, she gasped. "Look," she called. "There are two wild horses racing along the sand." The horses raced by, and Barbie and her friends entered the house. The parlor was filled with beautiful furniture. In the middle of the room, a colorful parrot sat perched in a cage. The room seemed to sparkle as the sun filtered through the windows. Barbie was puzzled. Although the resort was quaint, she felt a strange emptiness in the room. When Barbie spied plastic furniture covers in the corner, she was sure the resort had not been used in a long time. "Kira, when was the last time anyone visited this resort?" Barbie asked as she admired the parrot. Kira sighed. "Barbie, 2 years ago business was booming. Then big hotels came to the area and I couldn't afford to compete with them. Soon I'll be selling the resort to a hotel chain. I invited you to visit so I could share the simple beauty of my resort before the sale is final." "But this place is fabulous," said Barbie as she turned and looked out the window. She gazed at the sparkling water and the beautiful horses running on the sand. "The big hotel chains will destroy the natural beauty of this resort," Barbie said. "I know," said Kira, "but without money I can't attract business. I'm afraid I have no choice." Barbie said, "Let's not dwell on my misfortune," said Kira as she stood up. "I want all of us to have fun while you're here. Why don't you explore the resort?" Barbie and Skipper changed clothes, then ran to the sparkling water and chased waves along the shore. Ken hopped in the beach buggy and sped off toward a shed that Kira had showed him. After digging, Ken found fins, masts, snorkels, and an inflatable raft with a motor. He piled everything onto a trailer and hauled the equipment to the shore with the beach buggy. "Look," called Ken as he parked the trailer. "We're going snorkeling." Barbie and Skipper helped Ken put the raft in the water, and off the three sped in a little boat. The small craft bobbled gently as bubbles foamed along its sides. From the boat, Barbie looked back at the peaceful resort. She could hear Kira listening to her music box. And she could see the horses playing along the beach. "This place is heaven," she said. "There has to be a way we can help Kira bring business back to the resort." Ken steered the boat cautiously as Barbie and Skipper looked for a place to snorkel. Suddenly, a dolphin jumped high above the water close to the boat. "He's coming over here," shouted Barbie as she spotted an approaching trail of bubbles. Just then, a smooth gray head appeared right next to the side of the small craft. It was the dolphin. He chattered happily as he swam away from the craft and then raced back to it. The dolphin swam toward a cove just down the beach from the resort. When he reached the cove, the dolphin splashed excitedly. "He wants us to go ashore," said Barbie. "Look, there's something on the beach." Ken steered the boat closer to the shore so Barbie and Skipper could jump into the water. Skipper giggled as bubbles fizzled around her feet. She and Barbie waded onto the beach. Suddenly, Barbie and Skipper stopped. They saw an old chest covered with seaweed sitting on the sand. They cautiously approached the chest. Barbie kneeled gently, opened the cover of the chest. Suddenly she gasped. The chest was full of gold, pearls, and precious jewels. The treasure chest sparkled. "We found treasure," cried Barbie. "Ken, come quick." Ken pulled up in the boat and ran toward Barbie and Skipper. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the jewels sparkling in the sun. "We've got to tell Kira," Barbie whispered. "These jewels are the key to saving the resort." Ken, Barbie, and Skipper hauled the chest to the raft and headed toward the resort. When they reached the shore, they carried the chest to the house. Kira was on the porch listening to her music box and talking to her parrot. Kira, look what we found, called Barbie. Kira carefully opened the chest. These are crown jewels, cried Kira. Divers have been looking for these for centuries, Barbara. Barbie, you're rich. No, Kira, said Barbie, you're rich. I may have found these, but they rightfully belong to you. Besides, a friend of yours helped me find them, said Barbie as she pointed to the dolphin. A few days later, Barbie, business has really picked up since I started the new advertising campaign, Kira said as she hung up the phone and walked outside. I'm booking trips into next year, and I haven't even finished hiring a new staff. Barbie smiled and gave Kira a hug. You know, Kira said, the government gave me quite a bit of money for turning in that treasure. Why don't you take some of the reward? Barbie looked out at the shore. The water was sparkling in the sun, and the horses were playing in the distance. Kira, said Barbie, if you can use that money to preserve this resort, it will be a reward enough for me.